There's some big news coming out of Columbus for Buckeye fans. Coach Jim Tressel might be in some hot water.
Nadia Shank's got our sportscast.
That's right. But first, reigning champions Ohio take on Toledo tonight in the first round of the MAC tournament. The match plays tonight at 7. The Bobcats are the number 5 seed and have won 6 of its last 7 games against Toledo. They lead the series with 65-53. Ohio also has a 4-game home winning streak against Toledo. In each of their last 4 meets, the Bobcats kept Toledo under 60 points, going 3-1. Ohio goes into tonight's match averaging 74.8 points per game. Ohio University women's basketball plays Bowling Green tomorrow night. The away game takes place at noon in Cleveland. The Lady Bobcats won their first game of the MAC tournament against Northern Illinois on Sunday. This is a pivotal game as only 2 games remain. And there are 2 home softball games to look forward to this afternoon. Ohio plays both matches against Marshall. The first game takes place at 1 and the second is at 3. The players to watch are senior Emily Wethington, who is batting .400 on the season, and catcher Jordan Payton, who has a perfect fielding percentage so far. OU softball coach Jody Hermanick says she is excited to beat a team that wears the same colors as OU. A real battle for the green and white. They'll be going into this battle coming out of a win over Western Illinois yesterday. Athens MidDay reporter Jim Griffith caught the game and has the story.
The women scored early and secured a lead that would win their season home opener. Senior shortstop Alexis Joseph was the first to cross home plate.
Pretty good. I feel like it set the pace for the whole game. I mean, after the first one scored, it just kept coming in and we held on to that aggression and the intensity, and we just kept pushing it, and it was a good win.
The home field advantage for the Bobcats played a role in this solid win over the Western Illinois Bulldogs.
We all come to the games. We have such an outstanding group of parents that are so enthused with our team.
Here on Ohio's softball field, they play a game called Candy for K's, where they hand out candy to the audience for every strikeout the pitcher gets. And Ohio's pitcher, Emily Wethington, must have had a sweet tooth today.
Wethington racked up 7 strikeouts in her 7-inning appearance, which ties the overall strikeout record at OU.
Well, you know, Emily's no stranger to taking on a 7-inning stretch, and you know, she'll be back at it again tomorrow to help us out. So it was Emily's day to come in and get the job done, 7 innings, and no stranger from being on all sides of the ball.
A 7th-inning home run from the Bulldogs may have shaken her a bit, but Coach Hermanick says she'll be ready to fire her cannon again against Marshall today. Reporting for Athens MidDay, I'm Jim Griffith.
That win over Western Illinois bumps the Bobcats to a 5-5 record. We'll see if that record improves during today's doubleheader, which starts at 1 p.m. Ohio State's head coach Jim Tressel could face NCAA violations if allegations against him turn out to be true. Tressel reportedly knew about his players selling their gear and awards since last April. Accusations were made public last December by school officials. 6 players, including star quarterback Terrell Pryor, were suspended for the first 5 games of the 2011 season. Pryor was reported to have sold memorabilia to an owner of a tattoo parlor in Columbus. Ohio State is the number 1 seed going into the Big Ten tournament, which begins Thursday and plays through to the 13th. The Buckeyes' first game is on Friday the 10th against the winner of the first game, which is between Northeastern and Minnesota. The game plays at noon on Friday. 2 blue teams went head-to-head yesterday. One walked away with a win and the other had a case of the blues. The Columbus Blue Jackets went head-to-head against the St. Louis Blues yesterday. The team went head-to-head, tying it up twice, 3-3 in the first period and 4-4 in the second period. The Blues scored on 3 of their 4 shootout attempts, gaining them the win. This game put an end to the Blues' 4-game losing streak. The Cincinnati Reds lost to the Milwaukee Brewers yesterday in an exhibition baseball match. The final score was 15-2. The Reds' pitching had been good until yesterday. They allowed just 2 hits in a 10-0 victory over the Chicago Cubs split squad on Sunday. And the Cleveland Cavaliers play a home game against the Golden State Warriors tonight at 7. In baseball speak, the Cavs are 6-2-1 ATS, or against the spread, in their last 9 games, and 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games overall. And a Michigan high school team won their first ever playoff yesterday. It was also the first time they played without their teammate Wes Leonard, who died last Thursday. They clinched the game before a crowd of thousands, securing a perfect season for the team. They honored Leonard by donning T-shirts in his number 35 and engaging in a moment of silence.
So we have some softball doubleheader today. Sounds like a lot of fun for softball fans.
It's a good thing there won't be any rain. Thanks, Nadia. Tune into Newswatch tonight and Athens Midday tomorrow to get local reaction from Governor Kasich's speech.
And as we say goodbye, we leave you with some more of the State of the State address. Have a great day.
A state of the state and the future of Ohio is in our hands. And I believe it is up to us as we reach a crossroads to decide if we will have the courage, if we will have the vision, if we will have the determination to make sure that our great state has renewed strength in this 21st century. Renewed strength. Many of you here today have been hungry to do something. Let us not let this opportunity pass to strengthen Ohio in this 21st century. The enemy in Ohio right now is joblessness. The enemy in Ohio right now is poverty. And it is up to all of us to work together to defeat that enemy. Are you ready to defeat poverty and homelessness in Ohio? I got to tell you, he's a terrific man. He's got a great heart. He's an executive, taking my kids to see him. I want him to go sled riding down there in Cleveland Stadium. He didn't have the guts for that one, but that's okay.